Yeah, I'll go like this. So good. As soon as I.
Alright, I'm recording you right now, Penny, so
Okay.
no swearing, no profanity, no nudity, no, sexual activity, anything like that. Can't violate YouTube. Action.
Hello, Trinidad. Guess what? This is our first ever craft mob. Now, we have so many talented people, artists in Trinidad that don't actually have a place to show their work. So the Main Street Board decided maybe we should try this craft mob, and all of the talented people can show us what they have, and you're able to buy it right online on Facebook Live. If you're interested in an item, just go onto the chat box and say, yes, I would like item number 3. I'll take 3 of them. So anyway, our first artist today is Jackie Brockmeyer, and she is with herbalpersuasions.com. Here you go, herbalpersuasions.com. If you ever need her products in the future, just give her an email, and she's going to tell us all about all of her beautiful herbal salves. So here you go, Jackie.
So, welcome to the Craft Mob, and thank you guys at Trinidad Historic
Main Street Board
for setting all this up and everything. It's very
Absolutely
incredible. So I'm Jackie, and I started Herbal Persuasions. I went to school for herbal sciences, and so I started formulating topicals to help with a variety of everyday ailments. So I have some different ones. So the first one is muscle and joint pain salve. It's a little bit kind of like an icy hot. It has some cayenne pepper and some menthol. Then there's some other herbs in there to help some specific inflammation and swelling, joint pain, might help arthritis and things like that. And all my products are, by the way, they're all natural and organic as much as possible.
How did you get into doing herbal?
About 15 years ago, I started learning about herbal medicine and just started getting everything I could on my hands on, and just started an apprenticeship. And then after that, I went to Bastyr University, where they have an accredited bachelor's program for herbal sciences.
Oh, nice.
So there was, it was a very specific targeted program where we learned how to best extract herbs and how to use essential oils and how to formulate different recipes and everything, which is why I have the different ones that are target specific pain. So my next one is a headache Ease Sap. So it helps tension headaches. I have had a few people tell me that they help some migraines and things. I know that those are always tricky, so I don't want to guarantee that. But it has a nice gentle scent, which I try to do with all of them, have a nice pleasant scent that's not overpowering, but especially with headaches where that can be too much. And there's some peppermint and lavender in there that are notorious for helping headaches.
Yes. It just makes you feel good.
Yes. And then I have a first aid balm, which is kind of like a natural neosporin then. It helps little cuts and scrapes. It has yarrow in there that's amazing herb that's really good to stop bleeding and help heal wounds and skin and things like that.
We're just telling her to talk a little bit louder so everybody can hear.
All right,
yes, louder.
So this one is definitely great for accident-prone people or adventurous people or gardeners, things like that get scratched and scraped and.
I just had turkey dinner. I only had one.
Oh, that's good.
So
Nice.
that was lucky.
Yeah, excellent. So my next one is also very good for accident or adventurous people that might get bruised a lot. It's just a bruise be gone. It's also great for strains and sprains though. So if you're hiking and you twist an ankle or something, it's really good for that. It has arnica in it, which is just one of the notorious herbs for pain and inflammation, and helps circulation to get the blood flowing to help ease bruising pain and things like that. And the last one that I currently have, I am working on more products, but this is what I have right now. It's a Breathe Deep Sinus Congestion Relief. It's especially great for cold and flu season, and I have had a few people with COVID tell me it helped their coughing.
Oh, great.
That was their worst thing. They said they just couldn't stop coughing, and that this helped. Again, I don't want to guarantee anything like that.
But it doesn't hurt to try it.
Yeah.
Because it's all natural.
Right.
There you go.
I will say they are formulated primarily for adults, so you can use them on children under 12 if you kind of dilute them, mix them with a little coconut oil, and it's mostly just because the essential oils can be a little intense. And I definitely wouldn't use it on infants or babies. Again, the essential oils are just sometimes a little too strong for younger people. And so I do have a couple different sizes. They're all under, so these are only 2 ounce, and then they have a 1/2 ounce, so they're all able to fly on planes. None of that is a problem. The little ones are great though to throw in a purse or something to carry with you if you have, a job that gives you a lot of frequent headaches and you want a little.
Can I open one up and show them?
Definitely, yeah.
Tell me. Doesn't that look lovely? I actually have almost every flavor of these myself, and they really make you feel.
Too.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to leave the YouTube people out. Here you go. And I actually put them on my lips too. I don't know if that's okay. But
it is. I don't know that I'd recommend it with the ones with menthol. It can be a little strong. Which I will say, I have had the Breathe Deep one when I have had really bad, runny noses and sinus congestion or allergies, and I've blown my nose a lot, and it's a little raw. It helps a lot, but sometimes when it's super raw, it can burn a little bit. I've had other things burn. On the first aid sap, I've had other people say that as well. If it's, especially if it's infected, just like putting alcohol or something on a cut, it might have a little sensation, but it usually goes away pretty quick. And that is just a sign that it is helping to heal and kill bacteria in there and things like that. So, and even running water can sometimes burn a little on a cut that's infected. So,
right.
It's not a bad thing, but people should be aware. And yeah,
so here's the prices, which I don't think that we mentioned.
I did. Yeah,
you did.
Oh no, no.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the large ones are so again 2 ounce, and they're $16. That currently for the holiday season does include shipping. And then the little ones that are a little 1/2 ounce tin, they are $5, and again that also includes shipping through the holiday season.
And you just need a whole bunch of them for stocking stuffers, guys.
They are great for stocking stuffers.
$5, you can put them in everybody's stocking.
Yeah. I mean, give the gift of pain relief. It's a great one. And who doesn't have headaches every now and then, or muscle pain, or
right.
So yeah, they really are great for topical salves for everyday ailments. I try to gear them towards that. And again, like I mentioned, I try to make them all smell, pleasant. I try to use essential oils that have function, but will also not be overpowering or smell too cloying, or it's a nice, pleasant essential oil blend. I do work at that to make them smell nice, so you're not.
So let me just ask you, this is not giving away secret, but do you make it in a pan on your stove and pour it in there? They're so neat.
I infuse the herbs into oil in a crock pot actually on low heat just for a little bit, and then once that's cooled, and I strain that out, and then and then I add the beeswax, and then once that's melted, then I add the essential oils and pour it out real quick. So
well, you're very neat. Mine would be all over the edges.
Oh yeah,
it's really
try to be very careful, and
it's very professional.
And Sadia said I do actually sanitize everything as I go along. I have a specific room I work in, and I keep it sterile and clean, and sterilize things with alcohol, and
Okay, great. So I'm going to take this off so I can talk to you guys. So if anybody is interested right now in buying some of these salves, you just go to the chat box on Facebook and type in what you want, and we will give it to Jackie. Jackie will be in contact with you, and you guys can connect. And she did just say that there's free shipping for Christmas.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Woohoo!
Free shipping for
so
Christmas,
you could just tell her to ship it to your family, and you don't even have to worry about it. Okay, good. Well, thank you so much, Jackie.
Yes,
it was
thank you.
really great getting to know you.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll sell all of these for you. And
We will.
now, in between, we're going to have the next person come up in just a minute. Would Renee, you want to come up here and say hello? Do we have time to say hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So Renee is a new board member on our Historic Main Street Board.
Hi.
So why don't you tell us about yourself a little bit?
My name is Renee, and I've been living here in Trinidad. I grew up here in southern Colorado. I love it. I think what Trinidad is doing here is fantastic. I think the Main Streeters, their goal to really improve our Main Street and our local artists, our local crafters, our restaurants is something I wanted to be a part of. So I got involved, and I encourage everybody else to do the same. And products look great, and thank you for having me.
Welcome aboard, Renee! Woohoo! Thank you.
Thank you.
Sponsor.
Oh, and thanks to Kim and Robert Schultz for sponsoring our craft mob tonight. They're with THCU, and they have 2 stores. One is out by Big R. I probably should know the address, but you'll see this big green building out there, and they're awesome out there, guys. You need to go out, and if you have any problems, or if you just want to have fun, they have everything for that. So, and then there's another store in town on West Main, and how come I don't know what the address is? Anyway, it's on West Main, across from the wine shop. And they have, not only do they have CBD products, they also have lots of local artists merchandise, and they have Colorado t-shirts, lots of souvenir tourist stuff. So you should go and visit them. And they're all awesome and so sweet and kind when you go in. So thank you guys.
1000 Independence Road.
1000 Independence Road is the big green building out by Big R, and I'm getting the addresses as we speak. So
I can't find the other one. We'll do it next. We'll do it in the
okay,
next
we
one.
will get you that address next
It's
time.
getting it right there.
Oh, somebody is putting it on for us. So everybody watch the chat box. This is what's fun about this.
Karen,
Okay, so
Live TV.
thank you so much, Jackie. And now we have Kat's Creative Corner. So this is Kat O'Rourke, and she.
Hi, Trinidad. I'm new to the area. I got here as soon as I could.
What have you been waiting for? Hurry up. No, we just wanted you here sooner.
This
Okay.
is Kat's Creative Corner. These are handmade crocheted items. I can go ahead and take this out.
Yes.
These are
I'll stand
handmade
over here.
crocheted items. I kept busy during the lockdown, as you could say. This item right here is a lovely shawl, or it could be worn as a scarf. It has gold sparkly thread through it, and actually the tassels have some miniature gold beads.
I'm going to take it a little bit closer so they can see.
on the light though.
Is that better? Guys, you could wear this out to the play. We will be having plays in the near future.
Actually, we have one next week.
Woo! There is one at the Main Street
Perfect
Live.
for a night out
Yes.
on the town, just to keep your shoulders warm. One of a kind, be the perfect gift for your wife or mom.
Only $35.
This next item here is really fun. This is crochet and it's called color pooling. And that's how you get that print. There is also a matching headband to go with it.
Awesome. That's so pretty.
And this one is priced at $30 for the set. This right here is another type of crochet. It's similar to that, like the plan pooling, but this method is called cat can dow. And that's where you stack the stitches to get this type of look. And as always, there's a matching headband to go with it. And this item is selling for $30. Now this next item is very special. I love this. This is what I call my canyon shawl. I love the colors in it. It also comes with the matching headband. And And as you can see, it's very long. So even if you're a tall person, this would be great for you.
And even in the summer, we need this kind of thing, just sitting out on the deck, right?
Yes. I have the measurements on the website, and this I'm selling for $75. This next item is also sparkly, and it's just to wear over your shoulders for like an elegant evening if you're getting dressed up and going out. And this sells for $30. It can be worn as a scarf or a shawl. As you can tell, I like my sparkly yarns. This is for like St. Patrick's Day and you're going out and you want to be very festive. There is like an edging on one side, a scalloped edging. And this one is also for $30. And these are one-of-a-kind items. If you know anything that's crocheted, it lasts forever. These are items that you can hand down for generations. This next one here is really fun. This is a triangular type scarf.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And it's sparkly also. And you can wear it just as like a mini shawl type. But I like to wrap it around. And this one is also $30.
Guys, we don't realize how much work goes into that. And $30 is such a bargain.
Yes, it is.
That's like, that takes a long time to do those, doesn't it?
And this is just gorgeous. The stitch is called a basket weave stitch, so it's got a lot of texture to it, and it's kind of puffy, so it will really keep you warm.
That's really pretty.
And this one, because the stitch is a little bit harder, is $35. And I like to call these scarves or shawls. I wear them just over my shoulders a lot. This last item that I have here is what I call a summer shawl. It's made out of cotton yarn and there's a lot of color changes. I call it the shades of denim.
Oh.
And this one is also $30. And I love the little fringe that it has on it. And then last but not least, as a quick surprise, I have a painting that I did over here within the last couple days. And that I'm selling for only $10.
Oh my gosh.
So if you need a cheap gift that's handmade and unique, there you go.
And that's very Christmassy too.
Yes, if you live in an apartment or somewhere small and you want that Christmas feeling,
Yeah.
you go around.
not cheap, it is reasonable.
You heard it here, folks. Bring it, folks.
There you go. Very reasonably priced for Christmas.
I like your signature, it's so cute. Cat O'Rourke.
Yes, that is my artist signature. I have to put
Very
the cat in cat.
So what brought you to Trinidad?
The climate. I love the weather here.
And where did you come from?
From the Texas Gulf Coast. No more hurricanes for me, thank you.
No.
I
And we
love it
barely even
here.
give you any snow, so.
It is so beautiful here. I just love it.
And you've only been here for.
A few months,
A
4
few
months,
months.
about 4 months,
Great.
yes.
Okay, Trinidad, let's support our brand new local artist, Cat O'Rourke. And let's see. Oh, there up here is cato'rourke12@gmail.com. Okay, if you need to get a hold of her, would you make special things for people if they wanted
Yes,
it?
I also do custom wood burning. I have some examples on this sign right here. I don't know if you can head that way a little
Burn
bit.
this.
But I
I got
do
it, I got
custom wood burning, jewelry boxes, plaques, signs that you need made. I also do mirror mosaics, acrylic and watercolor painting. That picture up there is a picture of a mirror mosaic. That item is also for sale, but it's also very heavy, so I could not bring it in. And I'm asking $200 for that mirror mosaic piece, and it has 3 flowers in it that look like poinsettias, so it's kind of Christmassy also.
That's really pretty. Is that, would they be able to see a picture of that on your
It should be
website?
on the website, online. I did give it to Nisa. It should be online where they can view that
great.
photo.
Okay, good job. Okay. So do you want to just give them a chance to look at these one more time? Oopsie.
Sure.
There we go. And just, you can just say
We're
the
calling
price.
this the cream gold sparkly shawl.
And this one is
And this one is called Color Pooled and Mexicana because of the bright colors, and that's what the name of the yarn is.
It's so fun. And that one's $30?
Yep. And this one is the Cat Candau, and it has the matching headband, and that's $30 also. That's what I call my Canyon Shawl, and it's just gorgeous, the colors for this area. You would be the envy of anyone wearing that. One of a kind item, and I'm asking $75 for that.
All right.
Silver Sparkly Shawl. Perfect for those nights out when you want to feel a little bit dressier.
Awesome with a nice fancy black dress, huh?
Oh, that would go so well.
Yeah.
Happy St. Patrick's Day for a night out. You can dress up your green even more.
And this one is also 30?
Yep.
I love this one. It's so 56 inches by 26 inches.
Yes, there are dimensions listed for the size of each item. And that one, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it has the various colors of sparkle in it.
Okay.
And that's my autumn scarf / shawl in a basket weave stitch. And that one's a little bit thicker and puffier, so it'll really keep you warm. And that's the denim summer shawl with all the color changes.
Very nice.
Very southwestern looking.
Well, thank you so much, Kat. Welcome to Trinidad.
Thank you
We're
so
so
much.
happy to have a new artist.
I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, and maybe we can have KJ come up and say hello. This is the behind the scenes crew here.
This is going to make me look skinny. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi. Hi, KJ. So KJ did a lot of work getting all of the artists together and organizing all of us. Thank you. We need organizing all the time.
I go to all 5 of these craft shows every winter,
I do too.
and they were there. And I said, I have to have all these craft shows for Christmas shopping because Amazon has enough money.
Right.
I want my money to go to my local people, and I want to give gifts that are homemade, so I wanted to have a way to get all the artists together. So thank you so much for supporting all of our local artists. And commercial break, we're doing it again next week. I got 10 more artists.
Okay.
Including, oh yeah, me, and Penny. We have 10 more artists next week, so please tune in same time, same back channel.
All right.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much.
I have another thank you. I would like to thank Anissa Roth. You may know her as a local artist. She was with the Art Lab, and I would definitely like everybody to know that she was behind the scenes doing so much work on the technology, and she is helping us with developing a special opportunity for artists in the community to have an online presence, and that will be forthcoming.
And that's not just for craft mobs. That will be like a long-term thing, right?
Yes, we're in the process of making an online presence for all of the artists. And all of the,
That'll be
okay,
amazing.
I'm not going to tell anybody the name that's art scene. I'm not going to tell anybody the
Don't
name.
tell them it's art scene, because then they'll know. Okay. Okay, before we visit with Sabine, I just wanted to say thank you to Trinidad's Higher Calling You, and I actually have the addresses. Thank you, Tom. So, the Wellness Center is Trinidad Higher Calling Wellness Center is at 500 West Main Street. And their phone number is 719-422-8310. They're amazing over there. And they also have local artist stuff there. The one out by Big R in the big green building, that one is Trinidad Higher Calling You. And they're at 1000 Independence Road. And their phone number is 846-0420. Thank you again so much. And I know all the artists appreciate that you're sponsoring this. Thanks, guys. Okay, so up next is Sabine Mcwaters, a good friend of mine, and she does real weaving, guys. They actually make the thread and they weave stuff with it. So it's like, this is really from the very natural beginning to these beautiful products here. So The name of her her company is Green Tree Weaving Pinion. And I'm going to throw it over to you, Sabine.
Okay. Okay, no high-pitched voice, I can handle this. So, So, hand-woven cloth. Margaret has been weaving for 51 years now, and she is the artist who designs every color that you're seeing and so many more. One yarn at a time. She calls it designing a motif. They're all nature-inspired. And she really, really cares about the quality of the fabric as well as how it wears. We then turn it into stuff, and I've been the head cutter, not the head cutter, mind you. There is an important distinction.
We knew there was something about you.
But these are my two favorite tools. This is a pizza blade cutter and my big shears. But believe it or not, Margaret's are bigger still. We go through a huge process, and I brought some of my tools. I brought the pin cushions. I brought my cutting chart, which is how I map out the cloth. If we have time at the end, I'll show you what a piece of cloth actually looks like, because it's really impressive to see that much weaving goes on. But what I get left with at the end of all that cutting and sewing and turning it into things is all kinds of scrap. And one of the questions people ask is, well, doesn't it unravel? Well, sure, if you don't turn it into something and do the right thing with it, absolutely.
What I was going to ask is, Sabine, what do you do with all those little scraps?
Well, there you go. I have boxes and boxes of scrap you would not believe. I'm wearing some, and I purposefully didn't wear the ones that I'm showing, although these also are for sale. I just thought my experience is that if you wear it, they don't think it's for sale. So I brought the ones that are on the website for you all to see. And an example, this was all made out of scraps, and I love the creative process of turning it into a garment, even though I only had a few little pieces. So I only had a few tiny pieces of this blue version of the cloth. This one's actually called Ocean Flash, and but I still can turn it into an amazing garment. 100% cotton. All of our fabrics are pre-shrunk, and then that makes them machine wash and machine dryable, which is crucial, because who's going to wear it and sweat in it and spill their food on it if you're afraid you can't ever wash it?
Right.
So an example is the hat that matches. This is actually blue peacock, but you can see they're designed to coordinate. Fully lined with a pre-shrunk cotton lining.
Very nice.
There's so many different ways you can wear the hats. They can go on, if they're a little generous, or if you don't like having your head squeezed, they can go on with one edge tucked under like this.
Oh.
You can wear them like a beret. You can wear them like a mob cap, which I don't think is my best look, but that's okay. I generally fold one edge on and plop it on my head, and I don't think about it again.
Right.
And that's all there is
so
to
comfortable.
it. If you look at the scarves, they're often made out of multiple pieces. Again, this is scrap work, so I don't have big pieces of cloth most of the time. So I brought 4 colors along. I brought a peacock family of colors. I brought a family of colors called the Grand Canyon. This is the Grand Canyon scarf, by the way. This one's long enough to wrap around your neck twice. If Penny was any closer, I'd wrap her right up.
Wrap it twice, eh?
Yeah, you can just, there you go, like that. Or you can do that thing where you fold it in half and tuck the ends through.
Okay.
I brought black peacock, and I brought another earth color, which is called canopy. That's the sky. Again, the 100% cotton lining. We really pride ourselves on having no loose threads. We try hard not to let little bits come undone, because we don't want it unraveling and falling apart on you like this. That's not worth
not cool.
anything, right? That's not cool at all.
Sabine?
Perfect. Look at you. Ta-da. So another thing, this is actually where I started learning how to sew, was making purses. All these little scraps, and they just are dying to be a thing, right? So I love to make the purses. They are also fully lined, and I really enjoy finding coordinating linings so that they will be colorful and sturdy, because without the lining they wouldn't be strong enough.
And look how nice and long the strap is.
Yeah, the straps vary in length based on how big my scrap was, right? So some of them don't have super long straps, but here's a thing you can do with a strap. You can turn this into a belt pouch. I had somebody say, oh, I have a hard time with that weight on my shoulders. But see, if you take that excess and you twist it, and then you just tie a knot in it, now you have a fanny pack or a belt pouch.
There you go.
And they're good for pens and phones. That's where my phone is on silent. The bigger ones often have pockets in them. And another really fun thing is that there's a particular garment. Oh, certainly. There's a particular garment that has a neck hole. So these are the 4 hats I brought.
Can you tell us what the name
colors?
of this one is?
Absolutely. So that one matches the scarf you tried on. That's the Grand Canyon at dusk.
Grand Canyon at dusk.
You see the little line of blue? That's the river running through it.
Here you go.
Okay. Your right hand is black peacock.
Black peacock.
So here comes the ocean flash. And this is actually blue peacock, but it's made to coordinate with the ocean flash. So here's the ocean flash scarf.
People are wondering how much these are.
Ah, okay. I'm so sorry. The hats are 48. All of the scarves I brought today are 68. They sometimes if they're less complicated, they might cost less, but I like to make them luscious, so I didn't bring any of the lesser ones. This is the blue peacock then that coordinates with the ocean flash.
Okay.
And this is canopy, the leaves and the tops of a summer forest.
Repeat the prices.
Absolutely.
The
hats are 48. The scarves that I brought today are 68. Here's a black peacock one to go with the black peacock hat. And the purses vary in price. This one is $34. This one is designed to coordinate with the blue peacocks. And then the little drawstring pouches also lined, okay, fully lined with cotton so that nothing will fall out. These are $20. So I brought 2 more things, and apparently I'm running out of time, so I'm going to tell you quick.
On the ground.
Oh, did we throw things on the floor?
I did.
See how I am?
What? Oh, wonder what this is, Sabine.
Gee, I think it's a pin cushion. And a pin cushion is one of those things you can use all the time. And I made them in every color I could find. I'm throwing them around. I'm going to throw them at the camera next. I have so many pin cushions. These are $6. I thought they would make awesome little gifts. And being so functional, I stuff them with the scraps that are too small to sew with anymore.
Did you want to tell us about these pretty buttons?
I do.
Okay.
I love to collect buttons. I brought some, but I'm not going to make so much noise. They are almost always natural. They're a collector's piece, every one of them. I search for them everywhere. Some of them are colonial. Some of them are, okay, I'll show you one button just to amaze you. Take a look at this incredible Turkish copper button.
Zoom in.
Isn't that amazing? That's going to go on one big purse.
Yeah.
I've been making messenger bags. Were you able to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then finally, potholders. Now these are fun for me because they are a traditional thing from the master weaver's mother, who was the first person to do scraps. These are 38. They are quilted on the back with designs. The scarves are 68. And they have 2 extra layers of cloth inside, blue jeans and regular, and I'm available for questions. let me know when I can help you.
So, how do we get a hold of you, Sabine?
Well, I am newly on Facebook at Green Tree Weaving Pinion. I'm on Instagram at greentree.pinion. You can email me or call me. And if you want to see more actual clothing, please go to shopgreentreeweaving.com, which is the mother company's website.
That's where
all
find
the
other
all the
different
cloaks and the brooches and the shirts and dresses. That's where all of those are.
Well, Sabine, it looks like you have been busy and you're going to keep being busy, right?
I love to be busy doing this. This keeps me having so much fun. Did I answer lots of questions? Yeah? Gave you lots of information? Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sabine.
Thank you, folks, for being part of our community and supporting us.
We love to.
And that's it.
Okay, so
Okay.
it looks like our next artist is Kate Kingston. In my day, it was Katie, but now we're going with Kate. So, Kate has been doing pottery for a long time, right?
Yes, I've been doing pottery about 10 years now. So I finally got my own studio about 3 years ago, and it's been delightful. So.
Yes. Good job. So, and she has so many beautiful colors in her. Okay. So I'm going to let you go ahead, Katie. Kate.
I would love to tell you about my pieces. Okay. As she said, I'm Kate Kingston, a potter from Trinidad, Colorado. Kate's Ceramic Salon is my Facebook page, and my email, if you need to get a hold of me for anything, is kingstonkate02@gmail.com. And so I'd like to start by talking about my glazes and my process, etc. My favorite one, and a very popular one, is what I call my Santa Fe style. And this is actually a turquoise. It's called robin's egg, the glaze. Oh. And so I have a lot of fun with it, and it reminds me of the adobe walls and the turquoise in Santa Fe. So that's why. This one has a little motif, an eagle motif, which is, I try and put a little whimsy into my pieces. Like this one, we have a turtle motif in it, and this one actually is a set of 3, but I brought this one as a sample.
So tell us, like, how long does it take you to make that bowl?
To make that bowl, okay. The process takes about a month, depending on you need to fill the whole kiln, and so it takes a lot of time just to get a kiln load. And which this right here would probably be about a kiln load. So you have to shape all these pieces, then you put them in the kiln, then you turn the kiln on, and that's an overnight process. Then when you take them out, you glaze them, and that's the fun part for me. You put all these wonderful glazes on and see what you get. So this, as I mentioned, is one of my favorite ones. This is a canister set. I call it La Familia, because it's the papa, the mama, and the little bambino. So, but these are little canisters, and so that's a set. And this is my nesting bowl set. So these all took quite a while, and I have quite a few of these on my listing and on my Facebook page in this color. Then another color I love. I borrow from nature a lot in my work. So this is my Alligator Juniper, I call it. Oh. And it's actually mulberry and a kiwi, which are 2 beautiful names themselves, but those are the glazes. And when experimenting with them, I find that if you overlap them, you get this beautiful kind of purplish. And that is the color of our juniper trees. And they are called alligator junipers. Oh. So I borrowed that idea from nature. And again, a little bit of whimsy. This one has a turtle on the bottom, same glaze. And so I do quite a bit of that glaze as well. And then, it's always fun. Oh, here's another one in the same glaze. This is the alligator juniper. And you can see very well on this one how the glazes overlap and the new colors that come out. Yeah. So this was really a fun piece for me to make because it was very creative, very, very fun. And then on the bottom I put like an iron oxide. So we have.
That's such a fun bowl.
That one. It is. It's a fun platter. And the fun thing about these, we have good lighting here. if you put them also in sunlight, you'd be just amazed at the dimension that comes out through these glazes.
Yes.
Totally different in
At the
different
farmer's
sunlight.
market, they look
Yeah.
amazing.
Farmers outdoor sales are the best, and presentations, because these just
Oh,
glow.
Katie, do you think we could give the prices along the way, or you want to come back?
I'll come back to those.
Okay.
Okay? And then these are, I call them my rose bowls. And this was experimenting with a different glaze. I started around Valentine's Day when I was experimenting with some reds and pinks. And so it's actually a salad bowl set. And as I made, it's got the large bowl and then these two. And then this is my little decanter. As I mentioned, I like to do a little bit of whimsy with these. And so I made a little decanter, and her head is the stopper. So that is for salad dressing. So it's kind of a romantic salad bowl set.
Right.
Okay. And then here, this is a glaze that I just discovered, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a teal with a hyacinth. And so this is my chip and salsa bowl, or chip and dip, whatever you want to use it for. And I just did the opposite on here, the hyacinth on the outside and then the teal on the
Can I
inside.
take that a little
Sure.
bit closer? Let's
Sure,
see.
I'd love that.
This actually has a little bit of yellow in it and purple. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's really a hyacinth. And this one has, the larger bowl has, again, the turtle motif in it. I've been working a lot with turtle motifs, mainly because they're popular. I like the eagle one myself, but turtles are very popular. So, and then this is a miniature tea set in mulberry, and the inside is your beautiful alligator juniper again. So, and that's a 12-piece set, actually 13 if you count the lid. And it comes with a little rose and 2 teaspoons and 4 little cups and little plates. So it's fun. I gave one to my grandkids and they love it. They use it all the time. So it's wonderful if you're a collector or if you have children that you like to have little tea parties with. They're fun. So,
Okay, now we're gonna see what the prices are
Okay.
and let these people start
let me
signing up.
I've got prices here for you. Okay. This set of turquoise canister, these 3, is $130 for these 3, and the turquoise nesting bowls set of 3 is $55 right there. Okay. And this turquoise bowl with the eagle motif, this is $45 because it's a single piece. Okay. And the miniature tea set of 12 pieces is $120 right here. So, let me see. The rose bowl salad set with the decanter is $75. And the chip and dip, this 2-piece that's teal and hyacinth, is $55. That one's $55. Okay, and did we get them all?
We need these.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
This one would be amazing for a centerpiece.
Yeah, that would look
I
nice
mean,
on a
look at that.
buffet. Or,
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can put a huge salad in there.
Okay.
Oh, somebody's asking, can you add metallic accents to your pottery?
I don't. I don't.
Because they're not really good for eating.
Yeah,
That one?
all mine are kitchenware safe. They are all kitchenware safe. So, okay, we'll find that one in a bit.
Okay.
It's being a little stubborn on here, but let's go. This one is actually a 3-piece set. It comes with another set like that, and that one is 3 bowls with a turtle motif. That one is 70. No, that one is 90 because it's got 3 bowls this size. Okay,
Oh, wow.
and that whole display. If you want to see any of these, I show my things at Marketplace Gallery. And so some of these pieces aren't there, obviously, because I'm working
here.
with the Main Street, but I do have single pieces there as well, if you want to go in and see more. Okay, what else do we have?
Did we say the price of this one?
That one, okay.
Either one of these.
Okay, here we go. Okay, the large bowl here is 55. This piece right here, the large platter, is 85. And this smaller one is 45. So that's the differences in those. And then I think we got them all, didn't we?
Do you want to remind us how we can get a hold of you?
Yes.
And do you do special orders or?
Yes, I'll do special orders. I want to give people a heads up that it takes 1 to 2 months to process an order because all this clay has to be formed, then dry out, which is depending on the weather.
Right.
So I usually say 2 months, plan on 2 months. So we kind of missed the Christmas deadline. But I do special orders, so just call and talk to me.
Okay.
And, or email me first. If you email me, then we'll switch phone numbers and we'll get going that way. You can also go down, like I said, and look at my things at Marketplace Gallery because they'll give you a lot of ideas.
And that's
of other
another
things.
place where there's lots of artists. So
Yes,
we're supporting our local artists.
Yes. And there are trivets. There'll be trivets down there. I'm just doing a kiln load now, so you'll be getting a lot out of there too.
Well, thank you, Kate.
Okay,
Thank
thank you for inviting me.
We
This
really
was fun.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And hopefully all of these are sold by now.
Okay. They'll make great Christmas presents.
Thank you so much. Before we get to our next person, I'm just going to remind you that the Trinidad Higher Calling You is sponsoring our craft mob today, and we appreciate it so much. We're so thankful to Kim and Robert. And the address is 500 East Main for the Trinidad Higher Calling Wellness Center. So they have oxygen in cans. Can you guys believe this? You just put it up to your mouth and you get oxygen. It doesn't even weigh me. Anyway, they have a lot of interesting stuff over there. You got to stop by. And then the one that's out by Big R is 1000 Independence Road. Big green building. Amazing, amazing people in there helping you. So anything that you could possibly want, they'll take care of you. And the one on Main Street, the phone number is 422-8310, and the one out by, we're having a packing contest over here. The one out by Big R is 846-0420. Thanks again, Kim and Robert. And now we are going to, sorry, I don't have my paper. Are you Lou?
I'm Lou, yes.
This is Lou.
Yes.
Little
Luma.
143. Oh,
Yes,
this is her email address.
Yes.
Little Luma, look how cute she made this sign. littleluma@gmail.com.
And I do take credit cards. But
And she takes credit cards. Woohoo! All right. Okay, Lou. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been sewing for quite a while, for so many years, and I just enjoy it. And so I just make a lot of little things that I like.
Okay, why don't you take your mask off, and I'll put mine on. And then you can, and we need you to talk real loud so they can hear you.
I'm not real good with talking,
Okay.
but that's okay.
I'll remind you.
Yes, let's see. I've been sewing for quite a while, and so I've, made a lot of things. My most popular items are my toddler aprons,
Oh,
which are these, and they are $26 each. I have several different colors here. I even have some that are in the Christmas
oh,
style.
nice.
Some in the Christmas style.
Oh, look at this one.
So, and they come in different sizes. They come from a medium, small, medium, and large, extra large. And I do have lots of material that I can do almost any of them over. Then we go to our little girls. These are from 8 to 10.
Come on, grandmas. These are perfect gifts
Yes.
for the granddaughters.
Right.
Won't they look so sweet making Christmas cookies with you guys with these on? That's so adorable. Look at all the colors. Can I just?
Yes, we can.
Here's
have,
one with Mickey.
Yeah,
Oh my
butterflies.
I know a little girl named Sadie who needs one of these.
Milana.
Uh-huh.
Unicorns.
Oh. Look at
Butterflies and unicorns.
that. That's so sweet.
Then we have the little toddler ones that are, and these run $18. And
So the girls are about this big, and they're
from
$18.
Yes, from 6 to 10 years of age.
6 to 10, these fit 6 to 10, and they're $18.
Yes.
Okay.
And then these are the little toddlers that are from 2 to 5. And we have all different ones. We have the butterfly, the Milana, Olive, and even M&M. And those run 13 each. Then we have the chef aprons, which are just the ones that go over your shoulders instead of the fit-on like the cobbler aprons. And those run 23.
Woohoo! I'm ready to cook.
Yes, even Christmas ones.
Nice.
I've got a bunch of those. I've got lots of them all over the place in different colors, different styles, different, yeah.
Do, KJ, does anybody need to know, like, what colors, if they want to buy it right now? Do they want to see?
Nobody has posted, but
Okay.
if they'd like to, just tell me and I'll do it.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. Then we have our bibs, our baby bibs, which I embroidered on my machine, which are
Oh,
like
look
this.
at this.
And my most popular ones are the little puppies.
Oh, look at there. That's beautiful.
I have the little monkey.
And this, you do this yourself?
Yes, I do all of the work
Wow.
myself. A little tractor.
Oh.
They're all for our little ones. Can't leave them out.
No, of course not. They need special stuff too, right?
Right.
And the airplane.
Airplane and a little duck. So those are all the basic ones that I do, but I can do many other designs as far as...
So let me ask you this, if somebody wanted to get a bib like this, but they want to put the baby's name on it, could you do that?
Yes, I can. I
Awesome.
can do the baby's name. I can put
Okay.
almost all of the animal characters that we, that are in the zoo and stuff like that. So we have that. Then I have the double oven mitts, which are like
Every
this.
kitchen should have one of these, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
so that you can just put and pull out your
instead of burning your
Your
hand
hand.
and needing the sap that
Right.
we were selling
So
earlier.
I have all of these in different colors right now.
And also, if your husband's being naughty, you can put these on and smack him without hurting him. See? You could just. This is ice cream.
Yes, or is
Ooh,
that
hot chili peppers.
Chili peppers, yes. And I have the little jars, mason jars, and I
Oh.
have the crabs. And of course I have
This is
for-
Cajun. Anybody Cajun out there? Cajun Creole, Louisiana crawfish.
Louisiana.
Sorry,
No way, man.
it's Louisiana out here.
Then we also make some of these other little things that are like baby bundles, and
Oh.
they have the diapers, the bibs, the burper. This is the receiving blanket here, and the little duck, and the little.
Oh, so this is
So
a
this-
blanket here.
This is the blanket.
And then what is this?
This is the burper, the
Okay.
bib, the spoon, the diapers. There's
Oh.
wipes under here and disposable bags.
This is perfect.
for,
oh
for
my
a
gosh.
newborn. So we have
Okay.
the different little styles as far as this one here. Got that one. We have all kinds of different ones. And here we have the Disney one also.
Oh. Little ducky on here.
Yes.
So, if you know anybody
Those
who's
run-
having a baby, this is awesome. Now, how much are these?
30.
$30. Wow, that is really good price.
Yes.
You get all of your beautiful sewing and the essentials.
And right.
Right.
So that you have everything that you need when you come home.
Those are okay. That's beautiful. All right. So do you want to tell us anything more about yourself, your family?
Well, I was born and raised here in Trinidad.
Ah,
so I'm
a native.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Yes. Yeah, my family's all here too. My granddaughters, my daughter. My son lives up in Grand Junction, but the rest of us are down here.
That's so nice.
Yes.
So are you getting together for Christmas, or are you gonna
Well,
stand back?
my son won't come down for Christmas because, of course, they're in the medical field, and so they.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's why I'm home for Christmas too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll be home for Christmas.
Okay, so let's go and
Yes, and you can just reach me by the little luma143@gmail.com, and I
littleluma143@gmail.com.
That's correct.
And she does take Visa, credit cards.
All
she
the
takes credit
cards,
cards. Yes.
And I do have some of these on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
So I do have a lot of them on Etsy. If somebody wants a different type or different color, they're all on Etsy.
Great. That's great. Well, thank you so much, Lou, for coming. We're so thankful
Thank
to
you for everybody
Yeah.
for inviting me and everything.
Okay, we'll have you back. We're going to try to keep doing this.
Okay.
We need to have a place for all of us crafters.
Right. That's
Right?
correct.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And
so
I
we
do
can-
go all over the place. I do most northern New Mexico, southern Colorado, clear to Grand Junction.
Great. Yeah, that's nice, because then you can
Yes.
you can do your passion and make money for more fabric.
Right.
That's what I try to do.
That's it.
Okay. So, thank you again.
Thank you.
So here we are. KJ, are you wanting to tell us something? Okay. So Tom, do you want to come take a bow?
No.
Okay,
Not
Tom is shy, so
No,
we're
I'm
gonna
not.
see Tom.
Later.
So again, this is all sponsored by Trinidad's Higher Calling You, 500 West Main and 1000 Independence Road. That one is out by Big R. And phone numbers 422-8310 and 846-0420. And we just want to thank you again for letting us do this and showing all these people creative and fantastic. Gee, you have such pretty stuff over here. I can't wait to get to. Thank you to Kim and Robert. I said thank you, but not Kim and Robert this time. And a big shout out to Maddie. Hey, Maddie. Hope that you're watching, and maybe you can come and help us sometime. You can be the talker. Anyway, Main Street is around for our city, and we really want to promote all of the businesses downtown. So not only, I mean, we did do a cash mob in May and June to promote our retail businesses downtown when they had to be closed. And that was very successful, and we're just hoping that more and more people will keep watching and telling your friends to get on. And if you can't, for some reason, watch it right now or it gets too long, you can go back and rewatch it. And it seems like a lot of the people here are willing to make you something special, or they have a lot more at home. So I don't think that anybody's going to be disappointed. So just go check out our Facebook page, and you can rewatch it. Okay?
And it's going to be cleaned up.
And it's going to be cleaned up. What does that mean?
Explain.
What's going to be cleaned up?
The video. Marion, explain.
Oh, yeah. So apparently Facebook, when you do the live stream, I think you can switch the settings where you can turn it to a higher resolution. It looks really good on my phone. It looks really good on the video. So I'm just going to send her a video, and then she can upload that video up there, and then everybody will get to see the crystal clear 4K that we're looking at right now.
Hooray! Thank you, guys. There's so many people behind the scenes that are making this thing happen. We really appreciate all of you guys, and we're so thankful. And now, can I introduce Margie, who's simply beautiful, just because.
Hi, I'm Margie Herrera, and I'm the owner and designer at Simply Beautiful Just Because.
Do you want to take your mask off?
Sure.
I'll put mine on, and you can be free.
Okay, that's better.
Yes.
And I design wreaths, centerpieces, bows, all kinds of different items, anything for your decor, your needs. First one here is a gold and navy angel. And she's nestled in a burlap and navy mesh, surrounded by gold ribbons and a nice juicy bow, which has to be fluffed up because it's been sitting in the box. But this one here is $55.
Such a good price. I just put the one I bought last year from you up yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has a little Santa skiing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the first one of my Christmas ones. Next I have a snowman here, and he's got
Thanks,
little
Eric.
snowballs. He's ready for a snowball fight. And this one here is $45.
Very nice.
And I also do, I can't reach these. I also do all the occasions, holidays. This one here is a Mardi Gras, which I know we're not in the area that does that, but I do provide shipping. So if anybody would like to have something like this, it can be shipped. The
That's
price,
really pretty.
price for this one is $50. That's not including shipping. All of these are not including shipping.
How much would something like that cost to ship, do you think?
Oh, now it's kind of, if it went to like Louisiana or the South, it's kind of expensive now. It's like maybe about $25, I would say. But local areas, you know, like Denver, it shouldn't be that much.
Okay, great.
But that's the Mardi Gras one. And let's see. And this is an Easter one from Easter. Mr. Bunny. And he's nestled in pink and green mesh, and he's surrounded by pink and green Easter eggs. So
Are you getting a real good
Oh
look
yeah,
at
I'm
it?
zoomed in.
Awesome. That's great.
that's Mr. Bunny. Then we've got that one right there, yes. And I do everyday wreaths. This one here would be considered an everyday wreath. Bless our nest. And it's got the little nest with the eggs in it.
Huh.
And this one here is $45.
That's so springy.
Yeah, I did make it around that time of the year, but you know, I figured I'd bring it. And let's see.
When we get tired of Christmas, it's time to get out our Easter and then the spring.
Yes. So next one here is a peacock. It's kind of hard to see his little face in there, but it's in there. It's a peacock, and he's got a
Hold it,
little
sir.
turquoise poinsettia
I see it.
and some peacock ribbon and turquoise and gold and turquoise mesh. And this one here is $45.
I can't believe the prices, people. Come on, that is such a good deal.
Thank you. And I think I got out of order. This one should have been in there, but they like to stick to each other.
Yes, they do.
This one here is more a summery sunflower and navy. And this one's done on a grapevine wreath. So that's the wreath of it, is a grapevine wreath. And it's got a nice little bow. But this is a good one for spring, summer.
That's really
Even
pretty.
into the fall, because it's got the little pumpkins,
Oh,
the little velvet pumpkins in there. So that could be done that time of year. And that one there is $30. Had a special on that one. My next centerpieces, this one here is a fall one, and this could be used as a door hanger. It's got the little hook in the back. You could hang it on a door, set it on a table. It's made in a tobacco basket. And this one here is $30. My next one is kind of a little fall arrangement done in a rustic metal container. It's got a cute little bow. This one here is $30. And over here, we've got the leopard and black centerpiece. And this one sits on a gold pedestal, which you can remove for storage. And it's decorated all around.
That might be a good one for New Year's.
Yeah.
Looks so festive.
Yep. And that one there is $45. And then I've got my little gnomes. We've got the red and black buffalo plaid gnome.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can pick it up from the bottom, from underneath.
Aren't they adorable?
And,
Don't you want one of these by your bed so you can talk to it at night?
We've got the black and white buffalo plaid gnome. And then we've got the one that has the holly leaves. And these are all $15 a piece.
Oh, they're so cute.
And that is my stuff. I started making wreaths about 3 or 3.5 years ago. And
Did you take a class or you just figured it?
no,
Really?
I retired and didn't have anything to do. So I says, well, I got to do something to keep myself occupied
Yeah.
and stay out of my husband's hair. So that's what I started doing. And then I switched from wreaths and I went into arrangements and kind of just built myself
It's
up
just
to that.
natural to you.
I guess.
Because my wreath would be very pitiful looking.
And my Simply Beautiful Just Because name is inspired by my grandchildren.
Oh.
My oldest granddaughter's Sydney, so the S is for Sydney.
Oh.
Brooklyn is the next, so the B is for her. Jaden, the J is for him. Bryson, the B is for him. And I have to add wreaths and more because we just had a new grandson,
Oh.
Wesley. So
Oh.
the W in wreaths is going to be for Wesley.
So here's your phone number, 680-9341.
And I'm on Facebook with my Simply Beautiful Just Because page, and also
And
on Instagram.
Oh, okay. I am getting a note here that, can you put that back up? I don't know.
Everybody, if you go to Facebook on the comments, there is a link for everybody's gallery. And their gallery is actually on a different Facebook page. And all of their bio and all of their contact information is all on that link. Okay?
So-
and we will send that at the end also.
Okay, great.
And thank you for having this put on for
Thank
the
you.
small businesses, keep us going.
Yes, yes. We have to, everybody needs to have beautiful things in their house.
Yeah,
right?
especially
We
now
can't
when
have our families. We
You're
better have
stuck
them.
with COVID and you're spending
That's
more
right.
time at home, so you might as well look at something pretty.
That's right. That's right. That's very important. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Margie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love your stuff. So
Thanks.
pretty. Okay. Now we're going to wait till the next person is set up. And KJ, come on up and let's visit a little bit. So it looks like the next
supposed to-
person has jewelry, so this is going to be exciting.
Okay, so we didn't have the addresses earlier. Now we have the addresses for the sponsor tonight, which is Trinidad Higher Calling Wellness Center, which is a little different. That's where she has her CBD oils and other
the
products that are more for
Oxygen?
wellness.
Oxygen bar?
And so that's created more for wellness in particular.
Oh, another thing they have over there is they have CBD for your pets. So if you have a dog who gets really anxious with lightning or thunder, my grandpuppy does. So they have the tincture for dogs, and you can just squirt a little bit in their dog food, and then they're relaxed. And so are you.
And that address is, if you want to zoom, it is 500 West Main. It's in the old bombshells. And it's a really neat building in there too.
Yeah.
So that's the Higher Calling Wellness Center. And then the regular Higher Calling U is at 1000 Independence, which is out past the Vigar. Okay?
Also at the Trinidad Higher Calling U, they have weed maps up there. So like you can take a tour of all of Colorado and stop at all of the marijuana shops.
Okay.
And they have like a lot of fun, interesting literature about marijuana, like how healthy it is for you. And anyway, and here's their phone number. Here's their website, TrinidadHigherCallingYou.com. So you can just go there, and it has home products, deals. Bet you they always have deals. Reviews, so you can see if other people were happy with them, which I have always been happy there. Cannabis education, and contact us. And Kim knows everything, so all you have to do is ask her, and she has taught all of her staff bud tenders. They're called bud tenders. Isn't that cool? Bud tenders.
And so the one thing in particular about Kim is I know that she writes for publications, and she's very knowledgeable of she's very knowledgeable about the science. And so from people coming in with different ailments, that she understands which of her products, both TCH and without TCH.
Right. CBD.
For the CBD. And so I really like that Kim has the science behind it to make the recommendations. And she also has done lots in our community to sponsor other events. So thank you very, very much to Kim Schultz and her husband, Robert. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes.
And she is also sponsoring, commercial break. She is also sponsoring next week's. Same time, same place, 6 to 8 o'clock here on
December
Facebook. 7th. Yep, and we will have a whole new stock of artists. We will have, again, jewelers and potters and textiles and gifts and paintings.
Everything you need for a Christmas present. Or just to make your house beautiful.
So how are we going over here, Miss Jen? We getting there?
I'm getting there.
Okay, we're getting there.
I'm doing it.
Well, so Jen is our next person, Jen Riley, and she is going to be selling jewelry, and the name of her company is P Square Studios, and she's also a photographer, and she's kind of my friend, so I'm going to boast on her. She's building a cob house. So she's really a really unique artist, and she's been here a couple of years, and she's been active with the Art Lab also. And
Jen, what is a cob house?
Cob house is it's similar to Adobe, except instead of different bricks that you put back together, it's like building a coil clay pot. So
you use clay?
Use clay. It's clay, sand, and straw, just like the Adobe.
And you just like
Just
roll it around and make
literally
it taller and taller?
And taller and taller and taller.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really
Wow.
it's a fun
That's
building material.
So in the meantime, where do you live?
I'm in my RV, which is a lot
Okay.
of fun. Not
So many people in Trinidad, we decided, oh, this is so beautiful. We're going to move here and build our own house. And then you get here, and then there's only 2 builders supplies. So sometimes you have to go different places and get your stuff. So it takes a little while. Unless you want to live in a motel, you live in your motorhome. So there's been many people I've talked to, including me. That's how we built our house.
Okay.
We brought our motorhome down. We made a little deck. So we had our kitchen outside. And slowly but surely, we built it. Piece by piece.
Yep.
Blood, sweat, and tears. And we have all of that in our house. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yes, absolutely. As well as retirement.
Yeah.
No, you don't have I have my retirement in my house. So.
Yeah, but if you're retiring and you're working so hard building your house, that is not exactly retirement.
No.
Is it?
No, it's not. I'm really hoping at some point to get back to.
but see, the plan is
The plan is
that all of my artists here tonight are going to get so many sales
So rich.
that they can retire on their jewelry and their wreaths.
There you go.
She's
That's
so
the
right.
plan.
That's right.
She's
That's
so
the plan.
right. One last.
So everybody keep shopping.
Alrighty. Okay, so. Yep, there's my. Here we go.
Oh my goodness, look at this nice big sign.
I had it.
Jen Riley, 410 562 1390. Jen at bcbnb.co.
Yep, that's
Okay, we might have to put that.
just the shortest one.
That
I
works.
know that I gave a different one to Karen Jo, Jen at psquarestudios.com. Either one will work.
Okay, great.
Good.
Great.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, jewelry takes a little bit longer to display. There's a lot of
It
little
does.
pieces.
It does. Alright, so I'm gonna, yeah.
Do it differently next year when we don't have COVID.
Yeah, okay, there's another earring someplace. Take it around. Alright, so, up number 1 on the list I know that Karen had, is just some fun little bracelets for little girls, like their first bracelets. These are definitely child sized. These are glass beads with silver plate findings on them. The clasps, they're lobster claw clasps. These are stretch bracelets, but the fun ones to me are the little ones here. Just the little glass seed beads, and so these are $5 a piece. And I can do custom colors, other colors if you're interested in other colors. And so they're $5 each, 3 for $12. So the shipping would be, I would have to have probably 3 or more to ship for free. So what was number 2? Any idea what number 2 was? I can't remember. I had an idea when I did this. It all flowed.
You know what? Just go with what you have, and then
Yeah.
we'll. Yeah.
Okay. So next up, I have this is marble, and that's the round discs here with Amazonite and dyed quartzite with silver plate. And this can be bought either as a set or individually. So I've got a couple little earrings here. And the bracelet here.
Ooh, that bracelet's so pretty tonight.
Thank you. Absolutely, please. I'm not sure how pretty that is.
Okay, you want to tell us the price as we go along?
I don't remember the price as I go along.
Okay.
I got it. Karen was supposed to have things like posted
Okay,
up.
Well,
so again, it's
Did
on.
that, is it going
It
up
is.
along with?
Your gallery's
Awesome.
on there.
Okay. Fantastic. So the next one I have is this tiger eye and freshwater pearl with tiger eye beads and glass with silver plate. And this, I only have this one piece. I don't have earrings to go with it. And then you'll notice on the back that at the clasp it has the dangle that goes down
That's
the
really
nape of the neck or back there. I really like that one.
Fancy.
And then I was having fun in the construction of my house. Reduce, reuse, recycle. This is reusing the electric. When the electric guys came through, there's all these little pieces of copper on the floor. It's like, well, that's crazy. So I just had fun coiling a piece of copper there. And this is wood beads and on leather cord with copper finding lobster claw there. And
What is lobster claw?
lobster claw, literally, it's like a pincher as opposed to the circle clasp that it would go inside.
It's a much, much easier class.
A lot of people like this clasp, the lobster claw clasp, better. So we'll say the next one I had is this really fun. I actually created the chain with this. And this is also silver plate. And the stones on this are amethyst, moss agate, and amazonite. And then it was just adorable. So I've got the bar elements here. And again, it doesn't have to go as a set, but to me it just works as a set. The bracelet that goes to it here. Oh, this one says, the necklace says, I am brave, fierce, and strong. And the bracelet is also the same stones, amethyst, amazonite, and moss agate, and it says Gypsy Soul. So that's that one. And then, so this is all glass beads with silver plate, and with 2 crystals here, and I honestly can't remember the stone that is. But the
Purple.
It's a pretty purple iridescent stone with fun little funky matching earrings. So those are just, those are cool. I'm not sure where that idea came from, but it's different and I think it's
It looks like they're kind of swinging on a trapeze.
It does. So this has crystal, and then all the little silver beads in there are actually little silver plate beads. So, and let's see, on that set. All right, so over here, this was one of my first pieces. And I've only been doing jewelry for about a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're
really.
awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. So this one is Crackle Agate, and this is all just silver tone, and it's one of my lower price pieces with carnelian and agate, and little pearl down at the bottom there, freshwater pearl. So we get up to something, this set here that I couldn't get up because I was a little slow, but I love this little set. It is so adorable. It's agate, soapstone, coconut shell, and copper. And
Did we get that okay?
maybe not.
Bring it a little closer.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there.
And so this, continuing on in the copper theme. So this is a set, and again, totally available as a set or individually. Cute little bobber earrings here. And the necklace is a choker. This one's for smaller neck, a choker. And then my favorite pieces over here, I've got hand-threaded, hand-knotted silk freshwater pearls with tiger eye and dyed abalone shell, and earrings to match.
Can I take this
with
one?
Absolutely. And then that one actually has the silver, sterling silver pearl clasp, so that you're less likely to lose that. And then over here I've got lapis lazuli and hematite pearl, labradorite, and that's really pretty. Yeah, I love this piece. There's earrings, I couldn't find them at the moment. They're on the website though. And then one of my last but not least is tiger eye, turquoise, genuine turquoise, onyx, sterling silver, and lava stone, and then some cute little post earrings that I couldn't figure out. Here, you want to show? Just, and hematite. That's the other little square pieces are hematite there.
And hematite is a black, it's found in coal mines, right?
Honestly, don't have a clue.
Okay.
It's a pretty shiny stone.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, so.
Jen, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I can't believe that you did such an amazing job. We really appreciate that you came here.
Thank you. Happy to have the
And here we
video.
are. Jen Riley, 410-562-1390, or Jen at bcbnb.co.
Okay, so can I make a commercial break while she cleans up?
Yeah, go for it.
So I mentioned earlier that Anissa Roth, she's been in our community a couple of years now, and she's a web developer and an artist, and she is just doing dynamo behind the scenes. She's the one who made the banner in the paper, if you saw that beautiful ad. And so she is, again, working on this website that I'm not going to tell you the name, that it might be Trinidad Art Scene. She's working on, but in the meantime, what she's done is she's made a Facebook page, Trinidad Art Scene. And all of the artists, she has posted their gallery, and their gallery has all of their close-up pictures that they've submitted, and all of their contact information. And we need to... so please look on the Facebook link, and you will find a link for each one of these artists and their contact information. And
so if you missed anything along the way, don't worry. There's backup.
It's all on Trinidad Art Scene on Facebook. And eventually there'll be this website we're telling you about.
Aha. Okay, the one that we're not supposed to know about.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, again, we want to thank Kim and Robert from Trinidad Tire Calling You. Here is their beautiful webpage. You can go there and find out everything that they have. I'm sure, I always like to go and visit, so I never use the website, but I'm sure it has all kinds of good information. So thank you, Kim and Robert. We really appreciate you. And our next artist is
Ingram's Pure Wax.
Ingram's Pure Wax. And what is your name?
My name's Carmelina.
Carmelina. Thank you. Thank you for
welcome.
coming.
Thank
so
you
what
for
does it
having me.
mean, pure wax? What is this?
All right. Well, I actually make wax melts. You know, the little burners, and you put melts in, and they make your whole house smell wonderful. Yeah. So that's what I do. We are looking to broaden our horizons with candles soon. I'm just trying to perfect them first.
So how do you do this? Do you like melt it down in a...
Well, when you get them, you would just
Okay.
melt them into your wax warmer,
Okay.
and then the fragrance will go throughout your whole house.
Nice.
I am a stay-at-home mom of 5 little boys.
Oh,
My
God
oldest
bless you.
being 6 years old. So my husband, he works so hard to support us and everything, and I really wanted to contribute in some way as being a stay-at-home mom. About 3 months ago, I hit a really bad depression in my life, and I have always found that the wax melts or even candles are very soothing.
Yes.
And they are for so many people. Well, I was looking at like ingredients on the actual melts that you would buy from Walmart and stuff like that. And it's a little scary once you look at them and see everything that's in them sometimes. So I wanted something more natural. I use 100% soy wax.
You can take your mask off so you're more comfortable. There you go. Now we can see your smile. Yes.
I use 100% soy wax. A lot of my fragrance oils are, they are carcinogen free. They are reproductive toxins free. There's a lot of other toxins that actually are in so many fragrance oils. So I really wanted something healthier, something better to promote for us. We are a heathenry themed wax melt and candle company. So our main focus would be our ancient ruins. So they're the ancient ruin alphabet.
Oh. Let me see if I can take that.
Okay.
Look at how cool that is.
Yeah, hold it right there. Got it.
All right. Those are so neat.
Yes, they are amazing. It's crazy how much research I've been doing to promote the ruins and everything of how they use these for alphabets and carved them on their storefronts and everything like that. They also use them, seers use them to tell fortunes and everything like that. So it was pretty awesome. There's a whole bunch of information about them. I'm still researching. My husband is more knowledgeable about everything. But we couldn't split up ruins. We couldn't do it. So with the ruins, it'll take about 3 to 4 to fill your wax melt to fill a room. Now my wax melts are for smaller rooms, but I do have 2 that are made for big rooms. Like they will fill a house if you have and I just want to start with those real fast. So I have the Cardamom Star. We actually did something really cool. We marbled them.
Nice.
Yes, so we have the Cardamom Star Anise. It is a very anise smelling. It has a very strong anise smell. So if you're looking for something non-traditional Christmas smell, it definitely is that.
That's kind of licoricey, right?
Yeah, I guess you can say a licoricey kind of smell. So it would get you away from the sugar cookies and the peppermint and everything like that. Yes, that one is a big room smell, as well as our sage and lavender. Here, let's smell that. It has a very strong sage smell. It's very calming. I have our teddy bear sample tins. These are cute little teddy bears.
Look at these. You would hate to kind of melt these. Just want to leave them around.
It was hard at first, but I'm so tempted by the smell, I just have to.
That smells really good.
Yes, it also will feel like, it fills almost my whole house when I melt.
And how long
6
does
of
it
these.
last after you put them in?
With our 2 main big room smells, they can last up to 24 hours.
Oh.
Now, my very favorite, this is Frosted Jupiter. We sell these little tins for $3. They have a 2-use in them, so you have a 2-day. It's just a little sample tin. This is my very favoriteest smell. It reminds me of that first snow on Christmas morning. It has a very snowy coldness, but also that little bit of a sweet candied smell.
I know, it makes my mouth water.
I know. My friend tells me it's a mix of evergreen. My friend tells me that it actually reminds her of going to a cabin.
Yes.
And so I love that smell. It's one of my favorite. Now, we also do Star Wars molds.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Here, take this one too.
This one I can see better.
Mandalorian, Darth Vader, and
what?
Mandalorian, Darth
Vader.
Vader, and Stormtrooper.
Okay.
I had a brain fart.
I actually have no idea.
So we actually sell, you get 6 heads for $6. Our little tins are $3. Our big tins are $5. They are about a week's worth of melts in these. You have around 10 days in our ruins for $7. And our Star Wars, I go ahead and just put 1 melt in. So you have 6 days worth for $7.
Oh, that's a good price.
Yes. I am a low income family, so I definitely wanted to market my stuff for people to, for anyone that would definitely be able to purchase my stuff. Like I said, we use 100% soy wax, so we wanted to stay on the natural. We are looking to switch to a coconut wax, which is a vegan wax,
nice.
to make it
even
more natural.
So, guys, the reason that we're doing this is to support our community. She has five little boys, 6 years and under. Okay, and these smell so good that, and stocking stuffers, right?
Yes,
you have
most
to have
most definitely.
Yes,
for a better natural smelling. My waxes are very natural compared to ones that you can buy from Walmart, and so I definitely promote that the most. So if you have people out there that are wanting to go into the more natural stuff, right, this is definitely
we all want
the way
to keep
go.
our kids safe.
Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
Six and under.
If you can't pronounce what's in it,
you should have
if it ends in I-T-E or A-T-E, it was made in a lab.
Right, exactly, exactly.
And if you can't pronounce it, I don't want it in my body.
Okay,
exactly.
so let's go. The big tins are how much?
The big tins are $5. You have about 6 days.
The little tins?
Little sample tins are $3.
Okay. And this is?
The Ancient Ruin Alphabet is $7.
Okay.
And the Star Wars, you get 2 bags for $7 as well.
And that's 6 days worth?
Yes, 6 days. Nice. Yes. I'm also running a promotion right now on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Ingram's Pure Wax. You spend $8 with me, you get a free sample of a scent that you did not purchase.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, people. Facebook page?
Yes.
Okay.
Facebook.com/Ingram's Pure Wax.
And you'll get a free sample if
a
you
free
spend
sample
$8.
with
That's
$8
such a
purchase.
Okay,
Yes.
awesome. tell me your name again.
Carmelina.
Sorry. Carmelina, thank you, Carmelina.
Thank you
Take
for
care of
having
those
me.
kiddos.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll take one of each.
Uh-oh,
I'll
we have
meet you
another
afterwards.
character over here. Okay, time for, let me tell you about Kim and Robert. So, they are a really amazing couple, and I think that they started, I should have asked, does anybody know how long Kim and Robert have had this?
No, but they were
6,
first.
8 years. They were the first. The first. And the best. And the Trinidad Higher Calling You Wellness Center is at 500 West Main Street. They also have the Oxygen, which I never knew that oxygen can make you feel better, but it actually does. And especially like people that are from out of town, if anybody has out of town guests, you take them over there and they actually have an oxygen bar and you can just sit there and have some oxygen and then it makes you feel better. You won't have oxygen, altitude sickness. Yeah, anyway, their phone number is 422-8310, and then the one that's out by Big R is at 1000 Independence Road, and their number is 846-0420. I should remember these, right? 0420. Okay, thank you, Kim and Robert. And we have another potter who is a very good friend of mine, Laura Nava. And we're so happy that you're here, Laura. That's awesome.
Hi, Penny. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I'm
She
going to
has
take off this
such-
fabulous mask. I'm so sorry about the noise. My mom wrapped them up, and she wraps everything really good because that's the pottery way, and I just didn't know how much noise I was making.
Okay,
Sorry
so
about
this
that
is
Ingram's
Trish.
block. I want everything. So this is my mom's artwork, Trish, because she doesn't need to be out and about. She, she could be, but it's best. She said for me to do it. So I'm going to start, and since you're far away, I brought this board. I was watching everybody else. There's amazing stuff here tonight.
You want me to hold this? And you
Well,
can pottery?
These are they're turtles. Oh, and they're
Trish
really,
is famous for her turtles.
yes.
People.
People have collections, herds of turtles they got. So I'm going to read behind the symbolism of turtles. So it's a time of connecting with the power of Earth and the mother goddess within. This is a reminder of the ally you have in Mother Earth. It does not matter what situation you have created. Ask her for her assistance and abundance will flow. We must slow down and heighten our sensibilities. So, I don't know if this is not apropos for the times we live in.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
But they're really cute. They have a hanger on the back and the little poem, the little description. And this is the extra large one. And they're beautiful. Cone 6 stoneware. This extra large one is $33. Okay, so I'll stick that back there. Well, I'll stick it right here. And then here's the large one, and it's the same message. It has these stamps are antique batik stamps from Nepal.
Oh.
And she uses them for her designs, and they make a really crisp. And they also has a hanger, so you could hang them all together. And this large one is $25. Is that showing good? Is the light okay? Am
Yeah,
I
just keep it
angling
on that square,
Okay.
and we're good to go.
And then we have the medium ones, which are $21. Here's a one that's real simple with a little heart. And here's another one with this bright orange. And these little ones, these medium ones are $21. A really great gift price.
Stocking stuffers.
Stocking stuffers. And then you have the tiny ones, the tiny turtles, and they are, that doesn't say, 17. So these have some really cute, and they hang up. And the thing about ceramics for the wall is that in the kitchen you can hang them, in the bathroom, and as paintings and things like that you can't. So, and you can just put them in the sink and wash them.
And they make you happy.
And they make you
look at
happy.
them.
I have a collection because she's my mom.
Yeah.
And I have the ones that are cracked too.
All potters have cracked pots in their
Yes,
kitchen.
in their kitchen, in the yard, everywhere. So these are the turtles, the herd of turtles by Trish Keck, and you can see more of them. She has them in this metallic color, this palladium, in the Corazon Gallery on 149 East Main. I had to look. Okay, so these are the new stuff she's been doing. She's been really busy. COVID has not slowed her down at all. She can be in her house and she can be in the studio. So, Here we got this new glaze and this new stamp that she's working with. And this could be like a candy dish, or if you really have a fancy pet, it could be a pet bowl. Hope Mom's not listening. And then here's a plate that goes with it. So you have a set here, and you can buy them as a set or $25 each. So you have this gorgeous new turquoise that I'm really excited about. And it's food safe.
On the inside.
Pardon?
The design that you have in there.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's a stamp. It's an antique batik stamp from.
It looks like a tree
Nepal.
or a beautiful flower.
Like a seashell or something.
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what I get for Christmas. And then this one. So they go together, and if you buy them together, you get a $5 discount. So it's $45 for the pair. All right. So then the next, they're the similar, but she's done red. So here's one. This red. How's that showing? Good?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. And I really like this one as well, and that's the bowl that goes with it. It comes with a candle, so if you wanted, they're great candle bowls.
Sure.
You know, and we've got these, and they're $45 for the pair. Okay, and this is kind of a natural. Here, let's let you do this one. And here she brought a candle. She has a matching candle, and these go here. And they're really nice. And if you did decide to use them for food, they are food safe. They can go in the dishwasher. They're not particularly delicate. You know, you don't want to drop them or anything on the cement, but they're sturdy. So, and they're $45, which is a really amazing price for the detail and the work. Here's a lighter, more bright green, and I kind of like this green better for me. But then this is more natural. And so it's got, you know, the back and everything. It's signed by Trish, and Trish has been doing this for, I don't even want to say it because it might give away her age, but but anyway, she's been doing it like, I don't know, 40 years.
40 years.
Traveling with her pottery. She's had many different incarnations. She has a few paintings left, but she paints. She has macular degeneration, so she can't see that good.
No, she does?
Yeah, but she doesn't stop her. I have to help her occasionally. She says, "Is this straight?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, it's straight." And she's like, "Okay, good." She
That's
has
all
like
I
little
need.
marks on the wall to show that it's straight. So she has no trouble continuing on, especially clay. It's really tactile. We can get a penny. You're a fabulous potter. So this is like a fruit bowl. Let's see. Put it on the red. This is like a fruit bowl or I don't know, nuts, ice cream.
Hold on.
Hey,
right?
banana
Hold up,
split.
hold up.
Banana split.
That's a
Hold up,
banana
hold
split
up.
bowl. Oh, we went off. We went off there.
We lost our connection.
Well, I do have an electromagnetic field that is.
Yeah, she
There she
always
comes.
messes up
Pretty
the
good.
electronics.
You know what I'd put in
Huh?
it? The
Oh,
black
I'm
olives
gonna
and
see
pickles on
All right,
that
it's
you
back.
have for
Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back.
Black olives and pickles was KJ's suggestion.
But my suggestion is banana split.
Banana
Because
split.
I think I could fill that thing up.
Well, it could be like a romantic banana split with 2 bananas.
Then
Or you
have
could
to
just share it with your mom. I
Yeah.
know, but it's kind of fun. Now this one is a different white, and it's called Speckle. It's the creamy speckle, and it's kind of cool. I think it looks like snow, and that's that same design that we saw in the blue dish.
Show the base.
Oh, here. Oh, and the base. I should put it on me, huh?
See how shiny it is?
It's really shiny.
Wow.
3 minutes?
So pretty.
All right. Okay, she's being quiet, and I'm like saying it out loud.
That means you can go
Oh, well,
slow.
you know, we're not on TV or anything. Okay, so these are her Christmas ones.
Oh.
And she said she'll never make them
How's the
again
mistletoe?
because they were,
Really?
yeah. Well, she's got, I don't know if it's mistletoe or holly,
Okay.
but it's really cute, and they are 28 each or 2 for 50. And you can put candy in there or candles. Each one comes with a
Ice cream.
candle. So they're 28, and then she's done these white ones that I really like. They look really old-fashioned to me.
Those
You
are
know, like kind of 50s or something. And they're the same. And so you can find all of these at the Corazon Gallery. And the Corazon Gallery is our Trinidad's co-op, and we've just had our 25th anniversary.
Wow.
And it's because we're a co-op. We help each other. If someone can't work because they have, you know, a fear of COVID or they're aging and, you know, they have health things, we work for each other. We just did a collaborative Christmas window, and we've been together for 25 years through thick and thin, through all the ups and downs of Trinidad, and if any of you guys have been here any length of time, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a wonderful place. We are accepting new members if anybody's interested, and we're open Wednesday through Sunday.
Nice.
So we're open
Sunday
a lot.
you can shop.
And if you forget your mask, we supply masks. We have paper masks, but please wear a mask. And we have hand sanitizers if you want to look at the jewelry or pick things up a lot. So it's really safe. And come out and help us. Help Trinidad, help us stay open. And we're really loving it. So.
And ordinarily, you guys have the blue show and the green show and the red show.
Oh yeah, we open up for exhibiting artists that aren't involved in the gallery. We always have shows, so people can, like, if they're beginning artists or they just moved here or they don't really want to do the gallery thing but they want to enter a show. In the past, we've done up to, like, I don't know, 10 shows a year. Right now we aren't doing any, but we are inviting a few artists. We have Frog Hollow Brooms and Gem Lomo Pottery, a few other artists coming in for Christmas in like a little mercado in the back. So we have a lot of cool gift items, affordable. It's a really amazing. So I think I got all the prices and everything. So thank you so much.
Okay, and here's how we get a hold of Trish. If you want to talk to her, kekarco@hotmail.com, or she's at the Corazon Gallery, which is at 149 East Main Street. And
you can find her on Facebook too, Trish Keck.
Trish Keck, yeah.
Trish Keck, extraordinaire.
She is an amazing woman.
And you have your own website as well, or just the Corazon?
The Corazon has a website, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So thank you. Thanks for all the good questions. All right.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
Hope you all have a happy Merry Christmas.
Well, I'll be right back.
Oh, good.
I brought some of my stuff.
Oh, good. Okay.
But I try not to make so much noise.
I'll see you in a minute. Okay. So, just another. KJ is coming, but I'm going to try to say it fast.
What?
We're having another.
That's what. How did you know that's what I was
Okay,
saying?
come say it, then I'll put my mask on.
So we have Trinidad Historic Main Street has other events.
We do.
We have two main events. So we have one, we have the tree lighting, or not the tree lighting, excuse me, the Deck the Halls.
Yes. Explain Deck the Halls if you want.
Okay. The Deck the Halls is our opportunity to get all of the business owners to come into our community, to have all of our business owners in the community participate with decorating their windows, and there's always lots of lights showing, and we have cash prizes, and the cash prize is...
We have 6 cash prizes of $1,000 each.
Woo!
So this is to make people excited about decorating your business and making Trinidad looking amazing, which it already looks amazing, but it'll look very sparkly too. So there'll be 6 winners. Everybody's equal, but 6 winners, and I think the deadline was November 30th, but we're still taking applications, and you can talk to Kim at City Hall. Also, we're doing the residential decorating, and you can talk to Kim at City Hall. So anybody who goes all out and decorates their house, we want everybody to go see it, and we'll put your name on a list. And they're also giving prizes, which I'm not sure what the city prizes are, but you get money off on your utility bill. So it's really worth it to do that, especially if you're already doing it. It might as well be in the contest.
But we won't have the trolley this year to go around, unfortunately. You'll have to go on your own. And we also have another really, really cool program that we are doing in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce. They have received a grant from the SBA, and they have provided some funding for some prizes. And it's an incentive program. If you go shop at the Corazon, and they're participating, you spend $20, you get a little token. And if you get 5 of those tokens, then you bring them back to Chamber office, and they will give you a nice little gift certificate for $20 that you can then use at any one of these establishments who's been participating. So this is a really, really great way to A, get all your Christmas shopping done, and B, support our local businesses.
Yes.
Just all about
so you only have to spend $20 and you get a token. So if you spend $100 downtown at
Five different stops.
5 different stops, then you get $20 gift certificate at any one of the shops, any shop that's participating. So
shop local, oh yes, shop local.
okay. And before I go on, I wanted to thank Kim and Robert at That's Higher Calling You. We'll give the address and phone number again in a few minutes. And here's Deborah. Hello, Deborah.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How
It
are
looks
you?
like she has some beautiful jewelry here.
Yes, my name is Deborah Cannelli, and I just moved to Trinidad a year ago this month.
Welcome to Trinidad.
Yes, and I'm an old painter, and I'm a member of the Corazon Gallery also.
Woo!
But I also do other little things too. And I make jewelry, and I make little porcelain dolls.
Oh,
And
pretty.
so I will start with, I have some nice little stocking stuffers. They're little children's bracelets. And I have, I believe, I believe 9 of the little clay beads here. And I've got them in different sizes, but they're mainly sized to fit little girls, like 3 to maybe 6 or 7 years old. And then I have some little word ones, and I have BFF. And now these are small because, let's see, where are my princess? So I have little princess bracelets because little girls grow out of the princess stage pretty quickly. Usually 3, 4, 5 years old, and then they're done with the princess. And I have one that says I heart dogs, or I heart cats. And so all these children's bracelets are $5 each. That's so that makes a good stocking stuffer.
Yes.
And then I have these compacts. I only have 4. Let's see, I don't know where the 4th one is. Oh, yeah, I opened it up. So one side of the mirror is regular, and the other one is a little magnified.
Oh.
And they each say, there's room for only one queen, and I'm it.
Boy, I know a lot of people that I could give that to.
So I have a lot of other affordable Christmas gifts, things you could buy for a friend. I have several of these black velvet cord necklaces. This one is sea glass.
Let me take this a little bit closer.
And then I also have topaz.
Is that better?
I have, this one's amethyst. And each one of these are $18. And most of them are a semi-precious stone, except for the sea glass.
Okay, and all of these are on our Facebook page.
Yes.
So you can see the colors.
Yes. And then I make these fun statement cuffs. And
statement cuffs.
Yeah, cuffs.
Okay.
And so this is balled wool, so it's not gonna pill or shred or anything. It's been boiled down, and so this one says.
When you say it's been boiled down, what do you mean by that? What is that?
Okay, you know like when you shrink a sweater and it gets really tight. Okay, so that's what I kind of did. I went and bought these shrunken sweaters that were already shrunken, and I boiled them off, put them in a pot of hot boiling water.
Oh.
And then dried them, and that's it.
Oh.
You know.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And so they're recycled. And this one says highfalutin, uppity, smart-ass cowgirl. And there's a little image of a vintage cowgirl in there. And you just button them onto your wrist, like that.
You can hold it right there.
And this one says, pick flowers, not fights. And then we got one here, it's difficult being the queen. And then I have a couple of Christmas ones that say, fa la frickin' la.
I don't have any problem at all being queen. The problem is everyone else's problem with me being queen.
That's it.
Yeah. You have to convince the rest of
And
them.
this one's just an old watched face.
Oh, that's
and
pretty.
it's like time flies.
Oh.
And then this one says it's later than you think. And then I have another fa la frickin' la. So one's a green one and one's a red one. And then I have one that says, if there aren't any skeletons in a man's closet, there's probably a Bertha in his attic. And that's for anybody that's an English lit fan, you know, from
Jane Eyre?
Jane Eyre, yeah, Jane Eyre. So Bertha was Mr. Rochester's wife that was up in the attic.
So I think so,
Favorite
yeah.
book.
So then I have, these ceramic bracelet cuffs. So this one is a teal color, and I never get my gems right. Christicola is the beads. And then that's called green tea, and that one is preonite. So the beads are preonite. And so those two are $42 each. And then I have one here that says, this ain't my first rodeo. And this is silk ribbon. And that one's $32. And so last but not least are my pixies. So this is a sleeping lady pixie. She's made of porcelain. She wears a little acorn cap. And she is $150. And she sleeps in a bird nest. And then the baby pixie is sitting on a big clamshell, and in resin is the koi fish. So she's sitting by a koi pond, and she is also $150. So that does it for me. And if you'd like to see my paintings, you can come to Corazon Gallery and see the rest of my work. And everything here is on the website, or the
Facebook page.
The Facebook page.
And so did we ask Deborah where she was from?
New Orleans.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. We had
So you
something
can
from
get
you earlier.
Yeah,
Pot
right?
holder.
The Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nolans.
Yeah,
Nolans.
Nolans.
I said, I
Yeah,
said
a lot of
New
people
Orleans.
think I'm from New York, but I'm not.
New Orleans.
I can hear it.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
I can hear New York.
And what is?
You still have 2 more minutes if you want to chat.
Oh, I
Talk
don't
about
know.
yourself.
I just didn't have, I didn't have a lot of stuff.
So how did you decide to come to Trinidad?
Okay, so my sister lived up in Keystone, and after losing everything in Hurricane Katrina, the whole family went up to stay with my sister, and most of the family decided not to go back. And Keystone was too expensive, the altitude was as high as everything else, and so we ended up coming down to Colorado Springs first. And we opened up a franchise called the Original Soup Man. A lot of people know about that. That was based on the Soup Nazis'
Yes.
soups. But it was a
Seinfeld.
bad, yes, it was. And he was a real man. And he kind of got muscled out of his business, but we didn't know that. He's now in Argentina.
Oh.
And so all the franchises went down. So then we ended up in Golden renting because my husband had gotten on at Coors.
Oh.
And so we rented for 4 years, and then that's when the housing market went really crazy, and our landlord decided to sell his townhouse. And we didn't want to buy a townhouse. It's like, if we're going to buy something, we want a house with a yard for the dogs. So we ended up in Nevada, and then bought a house in Lakewood, and then I went through a divorce, and I'm an artist, so I started looking for an affordable place to live, and Art Space actually attracted my attention.
Oh, great.
And so I came down to check out Trinidad to see if it was a place I'd like to live, and I just fell in love the first day. I said,
What is it about Trinidad that everybody is
yeah.
loves?
So, and then I saw how affordable it was. I said, well, I don't even need to rent in the Art Space. I bought a little house. So I have a little house in town, and hooked up a Corazon Gallery, and I'm so glad I did, because with the pandemic and when everything shut down, I would have been totally isolated and not known anybody, and just been locked in. It would have felt like I was in house arrest.
Right.
So, the artists at Corazon Gallery have really, really.
Yeah, they're a good group of
Yes,
people.
and they've saved me. They've been my lifeline.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you do custom pixies and fairies?
I do custom as far as you can pick hair color, you can pick clothing color. Right now these two are made out of little pieces of like what they call double embroidered lace. So you can cut out the lace and it's not going to fray away, because it's got this little cording. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little cording. So when you cut it out, it's it's not going to unravel. But I do use silk fabric, very thin, light silk fabrics, and not all of them have acorn caps on them. Sometimes I'll put little flowers in their hair. So yeah, you can kind of request certain things, but I don't sculpt the fairies. They are from molds.
But you do portraits,
Yes, I do custom portraits. I also do people's pets, and I just got finished with two people ordered commission paintings of their pets for Christmas.
Well, it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I have seen your work over here, but
thank you.
I didn't
And
get
it's
it
nice
right.
to meet more people.
Yes,
I mean,
yes, it's nice to actually see people in
Right.
person.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming,
Oh, well, thank you.
and hopefully we're going to sell a lot of stuff. And here we are, Kim and Robert. Thank you. Trinidad's Higher Calling You. Come on down and see us. Huh?
Trinidad Higher Calling Wellness Center.
Well, one of them is Higher Calling You, and the other one is Wellness Center. There's two, right? Yeah. So Trinidad Higher Calling You is out by Big R, 1000 Independence Road, Big Green Building, 846-0420. And then the Trinidad Higher Calling Wellness Center is at 500 West Main, right down the street. And you can get a token from them. 422-8310. So go visit them. We have a lot of cool stuff. Okay, now, oh, you look familiar.
Oh, yeah.
What's your name?
It's me again.
Oh, my gosh, it's Laura Nova.
I know. Laura Nova, I just changed the thing. So, hi again. Yeah, you can't
Tell
get rid
us
of me.
about
I'm
your
such a
mask.
ham.
Did you paint that mask?
Oh, no, Eric made this mask.
Oh.
It said at first, and then he got, and it's kind of, yeah.
That's neat.
It's kind of nice because it sticks out away from my face. It's nice and
Yep.
stiff, and it's warm, and yeah, it's good. It's windproof. Okay, so I brought a few little things. I do a lot of large sculptures and dishes. I do custom work. I do custom pet urns, people urns. You know, whatever you need. But I just brought a few things. So I recently made ornaments for Trinidad Higher Calling You, and you can purchase them at the Wellness Center on Main Street.
Right.
I don't, like a dummy, have one of them with me, but they're amazing. They're commemorative of Fisher's Peak. And so, you know, 2020 Fisher's Peak, they're really cool. They're all different colors. But here's some ones that I did for my own. And what I did is I just took, so you can make it like a dish, like later you can put your rings in it or a little soap or something, or it can be an ornament or you can hang it on the wall. And on the back it says 2020, wow, Spiral, Trinidad, Colorado. All right, so we've got that. And this is, some of it's drawn and some of it's a stamp. And then here's, I love this, I think this is my favorite one. This is the fat cat. I don't know if you can even see him. I guess I could get my piece of paper. That.
We got it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got
I got the fat cat. And it's an ornament. It also has the spiral in the 2020 Trinidad, Colorado. Here is the laughing dog. And this one reminds me of the billboard that I got to do for the city.
Oh, yeah.
The Trinidad billboard with the dog jumping over the Trinidad sign.
It's a mural.
It's a mural.
Yeah.
It's a mural that will eventually be installed.
Yeah.
And it's at the Penny's building at the, what is that
On
called?
the corner of Main and Animas.
Yeah, it's really cool. There's a whole bunch of really cool murals. Here's another one that's 2020. It's a really simple one. And it doesn't have, it's a little bit different in the back. I was trying things for Kim. These ornaments are $18. And here's a star, 2020 Trinidad. And this one I really like too. It's got a dog, and you probably can't see it. It has a bird on his head.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And then this one, and it says 2020. It actually has some color on the back. I was getting carried away. You know, sometimes I spend way too much time in the studio. So I have these ornaments. They'll be at the Corazon Gallery, or you can contact me on Facebook, or Facebook, or here. You know, thank goodness Anissa Roth. She rocks my world. I was looking at everybody's pages. They're amazing. Like, she did a really good job, really professional. Here's one that's not listed, and I just got out of the kiln today, and it's I just wanted to portray the nativity it's in simplicity. You know, it's like you don't have to be rich to have great gift and great joy with your baby or whatever, your dog or I don't know, your children. But I thought I would share those too. Those will be $120 for the set. And then next, I have movers and shakers. So basically what these are little characters, and I know you probably can't hear it, but they're shakers.
Oh.
I bet you they can.
And actually, like they're really hard to break, so you can. They all have a different sound. Here's a higher pitch. That's the dad elf and the mom elf, and then the son elf. He's got like a T-shirt on.
Does
He's
this
kind of
like
tough.
soothe you when he?
Yeah. I
it's
mean, it's not
meditative.
loud. If you give it to a kid, it's not going to drive you crazy. You know, and you're not going to want to, like, it's not like giving them a drum set. And then here's just a ball. And I think these are all 22. There's no price difference. There's a little dog. And then a really obnoxious little boy. He looks like he's about to do something, like pull someone's hair or something. Okay, so then I made a few animals. And here we got a kitty with the flower. And a doggy because he's like the boss. Yeah, he's got a star. He doesn't make a lot of noise. Here's a little bird with a little. He's not going to eat that. That's his friend. Ladybug. Okay, we're all friends here. Here's a polar bear with honey. All right, and here's a little cat. All right, he doesn't make very much noise. But these will be available at the Corazon, or you can purchase them tonight. And I believe they're $22 each, is what I think I got for those. Let me make sure, because I don't want to send you over there and then they're like, oh no, they are 23. They're 23, but I tell you what, if you buy them tonight, they're 22. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the serving ware. Everything is made to go in the dishwasher, the microwave. Even since it's cone 6, you can actually even bake in it. Like you could put your mashed potatoes in here and put some cheese on top and put it back in the oven, and it's totally safe. So we've got this really nice blue on this. I found a new blue. I really
what
like
is it?
I don't know. Okay. I forget. I just got it. They were out of my blue that I love. And then the yellow, and then a little bit of green. And so then I've got these 2 bowls. They could be for I guess ice cream.
I want
they're
ice cream.
Small for ice cream.
The big one.
Well, the big one for ice cream, but they stack really nice, so they're pretty. You know, I don't have cabinets because I have a tiny house, but I have my, you can change them, and they stack really pretty. And they're also and that set is $60. So the bowl's pretty big. You can fit quite a bit. All right, and so then I'm going to move on to my Jasper collection. And this is a glaze, this glaze combination. I never know what it's going to do. Sometimes it's like really subdued and lovely, and sometimes it's crazy. So I've taken to adding some blue, that new blue. Ooh. So you're getting it's like a personal bowl, like a rice bowl or a cereal bowl or an ice cream bowl or a salad bowl. It fits really good in the hand, and also dishwasher, microwave safe. Here's a deeper one. So I don't try to make things the same, because I think everybody wants a different bowl. I know I do. Like sometimes, I want this kind of bowl like this so I can walk around the house and it doesn't slosh on my carpet. And here's a little bowl for the ones that are on a diet or something.
That's for the cottage cheese.
Yeah, that's for I don't know. That's for the pralines. Ooh. Okay, so here's some that kind of are the same. And see, they turned out really different. They've got pinks and blues.
That looks like sunset.
Yeah,
So
they really are. They really are. And there's 3 of these that are similar. Then they could be, you could call them a set if you wanted to. A lot of times for wedding gifts, I do 3s, because they're getting married and maybe they're going to have a 3rd. Or maybe they have a dog. I always mention that because I don't have children. But I have other people's children to spoil, right, KJ? All right, so that's like a set, and those bowls are blah, 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 15 for this little tiny one. $10. No, wait. $22. No, $20 for the medium and $22 for the large. So this is the only large one I have, and it turned out really good. And then I have this sage bowl, I call it, but it could really be Karen Joe's ice cream ball. So it's a nice, sturdy, big bowl. You could put your fruit in it. You could be a catch-all, but I just bought a large sage stick to show you what you might want to do with it. Yeah, so, and if you want, I'm going to be making more of these shakers and ornaments, things like that. But I just want to encourage everybody to come to the Corazon. we have 10 members now, and like I said earlier with moms, we have the Frog Hollow brooms, lots of different ornaments, reasonably priced paintings, original artworks and prints, really cool jewelry. We've got wire wrap jewelry, and like I said, again, we're always looking for artists that are willing to come and join our co-op. And what they can do is they join, it's $20 a month rent. Everybody pays $20. And then you need to work 2 days a month in the gallery. And then you help, we all help, like we all did the window, we paint, we have events, we vote, we have to vote and everything, that's like the worst thing.
For the
but it's a really great thing, and then 30% commission. So in other galleries, they'll take some of your work, and a lot of it they're like, oh, we don't want that. And so you don't have a say. In the Corazon Gallery, we're together, and if you're sick, we're going to work for you. It's it's really nice to have your fingers in the pot. So and we do well. The artists do really well. So thank you so much for doing this, Penny and Tom. And I don't know you guys. You told me your name and I forgot, but thank you,
Renee.
Renee.
And Marion.
And pardon?
Marion.
Erin.
Marion.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's like John Wayne.
Okay, cool, Marion.
Like John
Thank
Wayne.
you.
Yeah.
I love
John
it.
Wayne was Marion.
So yeah, that's it.
That's
And
right.
now I can make all the noise I want. I'm just kidding. Thank you.
Commercial
Thank
announcement.
you, Laura.
Going, going out the scene.
Okay. Hi, welcome again. So if you're just joining us, just all of these artists, all of their art is on. We put it on a different Facebook page just so it would just be devoted to this, and it's Trinidad Art Scene. And all of these artists have a gallery of all of their artwork, all of their contact information, their bios, so that you can get more information and look at it at your leisure, because all of these artists would love for you to buy all of their stuff.
Yes.
And the other announcement is that we will be doing this again next week.
Next Monday.
Next Monday, same time, 6 to 8, with all new artists, potters and jewelers and textiles and cute Christmas knickknacks, all kinds of things. So this is your opportunity to get all of the things that you couldn't get at the craft shows this year. So please come back and visit us next week. And also want to
support your neighbor.
Support your artists. I want to make sure that I acknowledge Tom Murphy and his friend
Marion Johnson.
Who have done such a wonderful job making it professional. This will be available on YouTube also. It'll be posted there this evening, hopefully.
I'll explain.
There's a possibility this might get out on Comcast 71 maybe soon. So please be sure, share this with all of your friends. Send this to your in-law in Cincinnati, and then they will buy all of these things for you. So please share this around to everybody. Remember, if you like it on Facebook, everybody who is your friend then sees what you like. So make sure that you like this video, and then everybody in the world will like our videos. That's right. And remind you that about all of the other things that are on Trinidad Historic Main Street, just go to our Facebook page. Yes. Our page. Trinidad Historic Main Street.
And now I'm going to talk.
Now you get.
Now Tom's going to come.
But you're going to go on the other side though.
Okay.
I mean over there.
Okay.
So maybe I'm just going to make sure that I'm in the shot. I'm a little bit taller, I think.
Really?
So I have to operate the camera and do the shot.
Okay.
Good job. Is this the first time you've ever done this?
This is the first time we did a craft mob.
Right.
Now I told you earlier that we did that we did a cash mob at the retail stores when they were closed.
Right.
So and that went really well.
About half a dozen of them?
Well, I think we did 8.
8, okay.
And within 8 weeks, we
Right.
did 8 stores, and we made about $8,000 worth
Oh my
of
gosh,
merchants.
that's great.
So yeah, that
But
was
is this
awesome.
your first time on the internet or television doing this hosting? Is it?
Well, yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I need to explain a little something. We're in the studios of Trinidad Times TV,
Yes.
and we had plans. I've been doing parades for 15 years. I've been doing the television for 15 years. And I have a new gentleman, Tom, who's behind the camera. You're going to learn about this guy soon, Marion Johnson. We were going to do the parade and live stream it and put it on Facebook.
Right.
And I invited him over for the first time Saturday afternoon to just show him what we're going to do. Come to find out, as I was setting my stuff up, we're 6 feet apart, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, I can take this down.
Okay.
So I found out as we're getting prepared to do this that YouTube had made some changes, and I couldn't go live. So the same thing, tonight. So we were scrambling to trying to make it work. So I want to apologize to everybody if you're watching this, later in the show that we're trying to make some adjustments.
Okay.
But what I need people to do, and I need to ask a big favor, is we'll post this later tonight.
Yes.
Is if you go to my YouTube site, Trinidad Times TV 71. We've been up for several years. We have mostly government right now, but we're going to do our cooking show. We've got one cooking show, Who's Cooking with Paula Murphy, on there with Lisa Camarillo. That's the one show. I'm going to put all our old shows on, and we're getting ready to fire up again.
Great.
So
That's so fun.
Food is art.
It is.
But anybody watching this, please, I'm just below 400 subscribers. I haven't really pushed it before, but I have to have 1,000 in order to continue streaming.
Okay.
Or I've got to jump through some technical hoops that I may be able to do to make this work.
Okay.
But it was a shock to me. I didn't know, and I was embarrassed. First time I worked with Marion, and he has some mad skills that I couldn't have gotten it done. I need to say Saturday if it wasn't for Marion. So I got a big thank you, big shout out to him. So and again, our sponsors, Robert and Kim, thank you guys. Technology is fun sometimes, and then sometimes it's a headache. But we're gonna make it work, and we might not be live again with Channel 71 until the end of December.
Okay,
so
but everyone who's listening to this, who is rewatching it at some other point, who has a friend, make sure everybody tell everybody to go to YouTube, Trinidad Times TV 71, and like your
and
page.
subscribe. I need 1,000 subscribers.
It's free.
It is, and I just never pushed it before. I should have, because that's what they do on on social media. But I was being a little bit more humble. But unfortunately, when I had promised that we would do this, next thing I know, we weren't. So you're going to be meeting more of Marion. We've got a lot of things in the hopper.
Are
we're
you
going to do.
moving here?
I already moved here.
You did?
Yeah, a week ago. 1 week ago.
Yes.
Yeah, 1 week ago. Do you want to come over here and show us who you are?
Yeah, I'm going to step out of the way so they can see your face. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, and
Hi,
we
everyone.
appreciate all of the government stuff that you do.
Yep.
It keeps us all informed.
Good.
And he also does the Trinidad and Los Animas County Chamber of Commerce luncheons someday again.
Yes.
Whenever you're at an event, Tom's there to take care of it. Okay, Marion, tell us about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm an actor. I've been doing some acting in LA, Dallas, Hawaii, traveling around and stuff. And I came here to, start doing some stuff with TV here, helping things out here, and hooked up with Tom, and we're about to make some good things happen. So stay tuned, Trinidad and everyone else.
Woohoo! Thank you. Okay, I guess that's it, everybody. So
we'll see you next week.
See you next week, December 7th, 6 to 8. And if you missed anything, just go to our Facebook page and you can rewatch it. And thanks again to Kim, Tom, Marion, KJ, Renee, Laura, Deborah. Yes. That's who all is left here. So thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
Awesome.
All right. We are